González. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds. He represents the Den Training Center with a mixed martial arts record of 4 wins and 2 defeats. He hails from Yorba Linda, California. Please welcome the Professor Finesser, Ethyn Ewing. Your referee for this bout will be Milan Ayers.
Our referee for the co-main event of the evening, Milan Ayers, Brandon El Prendido González against the Professor Finesser, Ethyn Ewing. Our co-main event of the evening. Everything ready, Blake?
Man, these dudes have been staring at each other and cannot wait to get in there and touch each other's face with their fists.
Man, the calm before the storm.
Yeah, it's like about to let 2 pit bulls off the leash right here.
No touch of the gloves for this one. And
I'm not surprised with the way they were staring at each other.
Low kick for González. He's got to watch out for those punches and bunches from Ewing.
Ewing moves forward, it gets inside and rips the body like that.
He's got to take advantage of the height and reach advantage that González has. Those long legs.
Oh! I like how Edwin likes to go through that body head.
Me too. I think that could potentially be the way that he turns lights out if he continues to press. Oh! Pressure
Good right hand from González, countering now with a stiff jab.
González did a good thing by getting himself off the cage there. Once he gets stuck on the cage, it makes it so much easier for Ethyn Ewing to step in and rip the body.
He's working on that leg. Oh! That right hand landed from Ewing.
Now, González is taller. I'm surprised he's not using that range, staying a little bit on the outside of that range.
Or even sticking that jab in his face a little. Whoa, sticking the jab out a little more, even pumping it out. Whoa, nice jab by Ewing.
Yes, I would like González to use that jab more, and especially that front tip kick. Maybe make Ewing get a little bit taller and stay at range. Oof.
Great head movement out of Ewing, though. He's moving forward, utilizing head movement to avoid the straight punches of González, and that's helping him get inside so that he can rip the body.
Nice jab from González earlier.
Boy.
You can see Ewing really hunting for the liver there, too. If he lands a good liver shot, if you've never been hit in the liver, you just don't understand how badly it debilitates the body.
Yes, sir. One of my favorite punches. González now wins the center of the cage. He's working that lead leg, too, and that's a good strategy. He's got to take the base off Ewing. If you take the base off a boxer, the power's not going to be there.
And the movement. You can take a guy's wheels out from under him. He's not going to be able to move as easy or generate power with his shots.
Great defense on that one. He took that shot, kind of tried to get for that guillotine, create a little shuffle.
Nice jab from Ewing.
Staking that jab.
You know, the more elusive González is fighting, I think the better he does. Once he stays stationary is when we're starting to see Ewing get in and land some strikes on him.
You're right about that. He needs to stay on his toes and do that. Straight, long punches. He's landed a few good jabs González has. But
see, like when he moves like this, he avoids a lot more damage. As soon as he gets stationary, Ewing steps inside and lands just like that. Stationary, we see González eat some shots. I'd like to see him continue this lateral motion and moving around, because Ewing is going to move forward and continue to pressure González.
Yes, sir. And by the time that González has pushed forward, he's done well too.
González switched stance down to southpaw, went to open stance, looking for that head kick, just like we saw earlier with Elikana and Simmons.
I don't think Ewing likes to fight on his toes. He doesn't like to fight. He's not good fighting backwards. Oh, nice sweep by Ewing.
González does a great job of getting back to his feet very quickly, but Ewing lands a big elbow over the top.
You gotta be careful with that.
Very hard to finish a guillotine, though, with your back against the cage.
Nice knee to the head by González. He uses the guillotine to get out the cage. Smart. Now, as I said before, he needs to go forward. Oh, nice 1-2 by Ewing.
See, whenever González gets stationary, he seems to eat a shot or two. I'd like to see him continue to stay on the bicycle. Whoa!
And it's getting wild. These exchanges, both of them are landing Nice jab from González. Nice 1-2, and then a kick to follow it up.
He keeps coming, like he keeps coming straight, like he doesn't mark.
Man, this Mexican fighting style, man, I bet the Mexican fans are going crazy.
Para toda la gente que nos está escuchando, esta pelea estamos representando aquí hay un peleador, González, peleando de Tijuana, está representando, está tirando los golpes muy bien.
Así es.
¿Qué piensas de esta pelea?
Brandon González es bueno y cuando va hacia enfrente, Brandon, es cuando mejor le está yendo. Ahí está el 1-2 y el upper que sacude la cabeza de Ewing.
Man, like
Brandon González
earlier,
tira volumen.
This dude embodies the Mexican fighting spirit, and he is showing exactly that right here in the opening round of our co-main event Lights Out Extreme Fighting 18.
Nice right hand for Ewing.
Esto es lo que hace la gente mexicana, vienen a pelear.
Oh! Wow! And
González got rocked
the
with that.
body a few times, bringing that hook high. This is exactly
He's setting
what I'd
it
like
up.
to
He's
see.
setting it up.
Exactly.
Nice takedown for González, and what a first round, Blake. This was, we promised you a war, and this
like we
is
said
the war.
earlier,
Yes.
there's a reason this is the co-main event. We've had some fantastic bangers, some fantastic finishes, and this is a fantastic competitive fight. Let's take a look at some of these replays. This one, Ewing caught the kick, dropped him down with a kick of his own, and then González went for the guillotine here against the cage.
Nice knee from González, and that rocked him.
Left hook.
Left hook rocked him, and that's when he put a little bit more pressure. Who do you give this round to?
You know, I'm probably going to give it a slight edge to Ewing, but man, these dudes are scrappy, and probably because the left hook that landed on the chin of González there late in the round, but man, it's tough to say. I think another thing, the hometown crowd chanting for Ewing, I think also gives some momentum towards the judging going towards him.
You're right about that. He landed the harder punches. Both of them landed good. Both of them had their moments, but you're right about that. And you're right about the home crowd too. Let's see, everything's ready for the second round of this Mexican against USA war.
Something else, I also think Ewing's starting to develop in his game plans, moving along like he planned, where he's starting to come high with those hooks, where González is still fighting the same fight he was at the beginning of round one.
You're right about that, and as I said, González needs to adjust, and he needs to push Ewing backwards, because that's when he's done his best.
Or just not get stationary in front of Ewing, because that's when Ewing also lands his best.
Nice knee to the body by Ewing in the clinch. I think that hurt a little bit, González.
When he moves, as soon as he gets stationary, Ewing typically lands something like this.
I think that right hand hurt González a little bit, and then the uppercut again with the hook for Ewing.
Like here, we see González stop. I expect to see him eat a strike or two right here. As whenever he's moving around, whoa!
Wow! Now he's coming.
Moves to the outside and then lands a combination of his own.
Good exchanges, man, by those two. Both of them are landing good. Both of them have put themselves in great positions to land hard blows. And
yes, again, we're starting to see González get stationary. I believe we're going to see Ewing. Oh, he switches to southpaw, though. I expect to see a left head kick out of González very soon.
Switches back to right hand, and you're right. He needs to keep on moving or push forward as he does.
But that's also a form of movement. Just don't be stationary.
Yes, sir. He now wins.
This has been a scrap.
Nice leg kick from González. Another kick to the liver.
Wow. Both guys are throwing. And the pace that they're keeping, they're not slowing down at all.
Whoa! Ewing puts him down with a hook, but González pops back up to his feet.
He's hurt. He's still wobbly.
Yeah, Ethyn Ewing needs to continue the pressure right now. González is absolutely hurt, but that Mexican fighting spirit has him still on his feet and throwing back.
The mouthpiece just flew. He needs to keep moving. He needs to recover. Referee steps in to give the mouthpiece back to González.
And immediately back to the action.
Nice jab from González. I think he's got his legs back a little bit.
I want to see him get back to some of the head movement. I think that allows him to set up some of his best, just like that, some of his best overhand rights or looping left hooks.
Whoa!
Wow!
Right hand for González.
González gets a knockdown of his own, but quickly Ethyn Ewing recovers and gets on González's back. And we are only at the halfway point of this fight.
Nice uppercut for Ewing.
And blood is now coming out of the mouth of Brandon González, but that's not slowing down his offense.
And from the nose of Ewing too, he's hurt too.
Man,
Again with the left hook.
I expected nothing less than a scrap like this out of these two savages.
This reminds me of a Rocky movie.
And the mouthpiece this time out of Ewing.
Both of them must drop the mouthpiece. This is a war. Una guerra total.
Realmente estos dos peleadores de guerreros están dándolo todo adentro de la jaula aquí en Lights Out 18 en Long Beach, California.
Man, this has been nothing less than an incredible co-main event thus far. Whoa!
Missed with a head kick.
I'd like to see González start utilizing those head kicks a little bit more. We're starting to see less head movement out of Ethyn Ewing and a little bit more stationariness.
And maybe front kicks or knees to get the head of Ewing gets low when he attacks. So maybe he can look for a knee. Maybe
Just
down the
constant
middle.
forward pressure on Ewing too. And you got to think the body shots that Ewing's been landing throughout the fight are really starting to add up, and they're going to show on González's gas tank as the fight continues on.
Man, great job. I would not like to be a ref during this fight.
Yeah, I'm so much happier sitting at the commentary table being able to enjoy the fight.
this is just an absolute word for Brandon González and Ethyn Ewing. This second round, for sure, I don't know who to give it. Oh, nice right hand from Ewing.
Man. That's the type of head movement I'd like to see more out of Ewing. Pressure, head movement, and then big looping punches either to the body or the head. Especially now that we're seeing González slow down with his motion and being much more stationary.
He feint with the knee there. He's looking for it.
Good job trying to switch the level, but great defense of getting that double under.
Yeah, almost tried to secure a takedown to secure the round there. Ewing, because this has been such
It would be big
a
if someone
close
gets the takedown right now.
round.
Man,
Whoa.
Whoa, that knee
knee.
was inches from landing on Ethyn Ewing's chin. Man, what a tough round to judge them.
What a fight.
Yeah, what an incredible co-main event. Big shout out to our matchmaker, Antonio Jimenez, for putting this bad boy together.
This is a total war. Let's take a look at the highlights from this second round, which I don't even know who to give it to. Both of them had knockdowns this round. Both of them landed strong. I think Ewing pressed a little bit more the action, but I don't want to be a judge, as we said before.
Yeah, both knocked each other's mouthpiece out. I think maybe
Yeah,
a
that
slight
too.
edge to Ewing because González had a little bit more visible blood on his face coming out his mouth. But man, look how close that knee was to landing. Had that landed, it would have been lights out. Man, and we potentially have 5 more minutes of this. I don't know how
We're going to be voiceless by the end of this fight, and we still have the main event to go.
and that's going to be a banger
Yes,
too.
indeed. Everything's ready.
Every single fight has continued to progress to get better. It has got better and better and better and better.
And the crowd getting behind Ethyn Ewing. But the thing is, I'm thinking people are cheering or booing me. It doesn't matter as long as there's the energy in the room. And both these guys look tired, beat up, but recharged and ready to scrap here in the third round. Ethyn Ewing really being overwhelming with his pressure right now against González, who still has wheels under him. I wonder how long he's going to be able to maintain his motion, though.
He's got great conditioning, and
Whoa!
he's originally from Zacatecas. I know a bunch of guys from Zacatecas, Blake, and they are like that. What an exchange right there. They have air for days.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. To see somebody like González try to go for a takedown, somebody tried and hang with like a wrestler. He's a boxer, but you know his stand-up game is there. But trying to switch it up.
He's just trying to mix it up.
I also think being able to land a takedown is going to open up your striking ability that much more, and vice versa with striking opening up the takedowns. Wow, what an incredible fight this has been thus far.
These two guys have heart.
I think Ethyn Ewing needs to continue this forward pressure, particularly to get González close to the cage where he's not going to be able to escape as easily with his movement and footwork. Ooh, you see that elbow that González threw that just barely missed, almost like an up elbow.
Yes.
And those are the type of elbows that are sneaky, you don't really see coming, but can do so much damage.
And all you need is a cut sometimes. Nice low kick from González.
I imagine those low kicks are also starting to add up for González because he has been chopping at Ethyn Ewing's leg. Oh! And now González coming back with a barrage of strikes of his own on Ewing.
Man, this is a fight.
Man, a lot of blood now coming out of the mouth and off the face of González. You can see it running down his body. And as close as this fight has been, it's hard to say who's winning. Either round 2 or 3, but the blood makes me feel like the judges will start to give this fight to Ewing.
The damage definitely wears on more on Brandon González to this point, but both of them have landed. And man, I don't know if we have bonuses on Lights Out, but these two deserve a bonus tonight. This is fight of the night for sure, war of the night.
Yeah, what a war this has been. And neither guy has lost an ounce of fight that he stepped in the ring with. These are two dogs. González chases him down and lands a couple of strikes of his own. And then Ethyn Ewing turns right back around and gets back in his face. Wow.
I'm over here looking at Sean at the table next to us. He's bobbing and weaving over there. Like, man.
He's just like us, enjoying the show, excited. Let's see if anyone can get a takedown.
Out of his face right here. You saw Brandon González just take a deep breath and a big amount of blood come spurting out of his mouth.
It's a lot of blood. He might have a cut inside, or maybe I don't want to say this, but when you have that much blood in your mouth, it could be an injured jaw.
You know, look at how swollen his upper lip is. It wouldn't surprise me if he potentially does have some type of issue with his jaw because of how wide open his mouth is.
Exactly. Nice knee from González.
Yeah,
and if that's the case, man, what a heart from González, because he keeps looking for the finish. He keeps looking for the win tonight.
Look, it's like dripping.
It also makes me wonder, maybe he had a tooth knocked out.
It might be, and I've seen this before. I've had teammates before that got the jaw broken, and it looks like that.
It's like shooting out, though. Look at that.
Man, this guy's a true warrior, man.
What an incredible fight. And we got about a minute left in this co-main event, and neither guy has stopped fighting for the finish. In the 14 minutes we've seen thus far, and I expect it to continue until somebody either goes lights out or the bell rings. And the SoCal fight band's getting behind Ethyn Ewing. Oh!
You got to look for that again. That could work.
Yeah, he almost landed twice in the second round. Now he landed in the third. 45 seconds left on the clock, and I think that Ethyn Ewing is probably up on the cards and will probably win this third round due to the amount of blood coming out of González's face.
González ended a left hook right there that looked like stunned Ewing for a moment.
Man, and 25 more seconds left in this banger of a co-main event that we have had here. Lights Out Extreme Fighting 18.
I want to see them bang to the end. Maybe last 10 seconds.
Wow.
They're going to finish it off.
Oh, not right hand by Ewing. Pressing forward.
10 seconds. Ewing's trying to get the finish. Charges over at González.
Wow. And what a fight. What a fight. Una tremenda guerra.
Man,
que nos regalaron.
And here comes the Badger flag that, like I said earlier, is covered in blood. Probably in here to wipe up more blood inside of the Lights Out Extreme Fighting cage. What a treat this co-main event was.
Wow.
Potential. We'll be right back. We're going to go to quick break. We got some blood to clean up, but we will be back with an official decision in just a moment.
Santi.